I didn't know any trans or gender nonconforming folks, really, not out folks, in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Even after I came out, I was definitely sort of shutting down a part of myself so that I could just fit in with my existing friends.
For me, it was a huge deal to have finally articulated to someone that I was something other than straight.
Hi, I'm Judy Jarvis. I'm director of the Princeton University LGBT Center, and we have this incredible project, the Princeton LGBTQIA Oral History Project. The goal of the project is to capture, record the stories, and archive the stories of LGBTQ Princetonians from all different class years.
I think I was very naive, thinking that Princeton was always the way it is today. I forgot there had to be an evolution that came here, and there were lots of people who had to really make sacrifices.
The goal here is to really center stories that have not always been centered, to say to alums that what your experiences were, whether positive, negative, some mix of both, whatever they were, they really matter, and they're really important to students now and to future students. Elders in the community, LGBTQ alums of color, trans and non-binary alums are really important. So those were our 4 focuses, and the idea being that not only do we want to center LGBTQ voices, but we particularly want to center those that don't always get centered.
It felt like an extreme privilege to be able to learn what Princeton was like from the alumni we talked with. Having not known much about the history of this institution for when they went here, and then getting to hear what their perspective was like about that time, was really enlightening.
The Every Voice conference in 2013, which was for LGBTQ alumni to come back, there were actually some oral histories done as part of that. We knew that there was a lot to tell, so I reached out to the Princeton BT Gala, the alumni group, to Gender and Sexuality Studies, to the University Archives to see, could we partner together and do a project? We know there's interest, but do we really have everyone at the table to make this happen? And excitingly, all of them were all in. They were so excited to be able to capture the stories of LGBTQ alums. So with that partnership and the funding of the Princeton Histories Fund, we were able to set off on this project. We formed an advisory board, and that board really set, okay, how do we find alums? How do we reach out to folks, especially those who didn't have a positive experience at Princeton, who might not be really clicked into what's going on? So we're on the cusp of figuring out what phase 2 of this project is. So we did one summer, collected the 73 interviews. So now myself, the advisory board, and our partners are in the process of seeing if we can get the funds together to do another round of interviewing. So we hope that will come to pass. And if it comes to pass, we will definitely be looking for more alums to interview, and we'll also be looking for more students to be part of the project.
It does make you have hope for the future. Feel like, well, we've come so far. There is a long way to go, but I think we can get there. I think it's in our sights.